my cards?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show from very hot Michigan, down below here, Miss Diana.
104 degrees.
70 and beautiful in California, Kelly. And a little chilly here in Washington State, but yeah, we're here. We made it. I'm going to start out right away and say that the seminar in Canada, where Terry is and Annie is, and a lot of other folks from YouTube community, where Linda G also was, she had a situation there and fainted, and she has been taken to the hospital with AFib, and her daughter Nicole asked everybody to please pray for her. And Marina, of course, from Canada told me about it, and she said, at least we know she'll get good health care because she's in Canada. And cheap healthcare as well.
There you go.
Yeah. So yes, everybody, please, if you would, send your prayer. Reiki people. She accepts any Reiki you want to send her. And so thank you. Appreciate it. Hi to everybody. Let's see. We got Ascending Butterfly doing her thing, being really, really expeditious at what she does. So thank you, my dear. We have Regina Mudd, and we have Bernadette and Janice. Thank you for letting me know too. I just heard that about Linda G. So Jen Bowles, wonderful to see you. Charlie's here, Kathleen, and Jax is here. I have a dream, or not a dream, but an interesting story from Jax. Rooted Willow. And I got your text, Willow. I'm going to bring it up. I don't remember that, but maybe the other girls do. Charlie C. Sage of Fire. Peter Booker. Hi, Peter. Hi, Carl. Carl Heath is here. And Cartomancy. Hi, Angela.
Angela.
Yay. I'm glad everybody. Hypnicity, Rossi. And yeah, thanks, everybody. If I missed anybody, not intentional. Oh, Wisconsin Lighthouse Keeper. Nice to see you.
There you go.
Yeah. So these energies are really, be careful out there, everybody. These astrological energies are crazy.
They shut off the CERN.
Yes, they did.
And I'm trying to figure out if what I'm feeling is because of that.
Well, something I had read last week, and if anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, it's called the CERN Collider, and it's in Switzerland. And I think they're replacing it. Is that what they're doing? They're going to put a bigger one in or something?
They're doing an upgrade of some sort.
An upgrade.
Okay. And they're going to turn it back on in 2030.
That late? Oh, boy. Well, what I heard prior to all of this was that somebody found that that there was a parallel dimension and people were watching us. That's what I heard. Now, yes, that parallel universe was affecting the CERN Collider. They were watching themselves, they said. So now, yeah. So who knows?
Maybe Sunday I tried to go walk the dogs, and by the time I got to the lake, my guide said, nope, we've got 2 remote views for you. Mm-hmm. And bingo, okay. I couldn't park the car fast enough. My eyes shut, and there were those 2 remote views, and maybe that's what I saw. Maybe that's why Sunday was.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, I mean, we've got some Jupiter stuff going. We had the Capricorn moon, full moon. We have Mercury in retrograde. We've got, it's unexpected.
Well, Jupiter just went into Leo today.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Mars is in Gemini, and
right.
Here we go.
Right. So, I mean, I'm not saying that we need to be frightened or anything. It's just that some unexpected things may show up for us, and we can get the message, I guess. You've seen Concern. Yes, ethnicity. That's a good one. Hi, Garnet. And Mary, did they find the God spark? They might have, Mary. You never know.
You don't know.
If all the people that passed watching us, some of the YouTube channels them and receives messages. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Hi, Book. Nice to see you. Yeah, Garnet's here, and my goodness, it's wonderful to have you all. Whoops, you all went away. All right, sorry. A lot of weird stuff going on. Okay.
I know.
It is.
No, it's like we can't replace time. Or I just can't place time.
Or
Yeah.
both.
All right. Hi, Froxy Roxy. We're glad. A ball of energy just went upward from Diana's head. That's what Peter Booker says.
Thank you, Peter. I was hoping for something to come on and shake me.
Oh my God. That's awesome. Wow.
Little
Well,
bit.
I know that there's quite a number of people that went to Kevin. It's Kevin from Canada's thing up in, I think it's Squamish. Is it Squamish,
Yeah.
BC? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks beautiful from the pictures. I saw Thomas Transcend. I saw some of his pictures. Terry's there. JJ's there. Annie's there.
Yeah.
Kaylee, I think, is there. Fogo Pogo.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people there.
I think Debbie might be there too.
Oh, Debbie probably is. Yeah, because she does everything with Kevin. So yeah.
And then the other Debbie, the
Freebird Spirit?
yeah, that Debbie, and then the Debbie that's always in chat too.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Watches
Yeah.
her grandson a lot.
Oh, you're talking about Three Shifting Veils? That's Debbie?
I think she might be there too.
Okay. Carl, this is a dream show. I'm so sorry. We're not doing any readings. Yeah. If you have a vision or dream or you have an appearance of some sort, we can look into it. But hi, Paula. Nice to see you too. Debbie at Three Shifting Veils. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so I had a very vivid dream the other day. And I'm not having them because I'm not sleeping. But this one was in the morning. I woke up and then I went back to sleep for a while. And my ex-husband, the third one, was stalking me.
Mm.
And I was running away from him. And I was like, oh my God, get away from me. And I was hiding and I was going through all these things. And he finally found me. And when he did, he threw money at me and he threw clothing at me, he threw all these things at me. But I had befriended Kim Kardashian. She was going to take me home with her so she could help me.
Well, there you go. Wow, that is an interesting dream. That especially with the money and the clothes, and then tying Kim into
and
it.
the hiding, yeah. And I remember I must have been in my mind. I was younger because I had to ask my parents if I could go live with the Kardashians, and my mother wasn't. What didn't look like her, but she was on the phone and she's like, I don't think so. This isn't a good idea. And my father didn't really say anything, but I never have a dream about my mother ever. So my mother was in there but he was hateful. I haven't seen him in 27 years or heard from him in 27 years, but there must be something that I need to finish with him because now we're dealing with retrograde again, right? This was
That's when the stuff comes up. You know, what's really interesting though, for June, I mentioned that Kim Kardashian could be coming up.
Yeah.
You bring her to me.
Right. That's interesting. So there is something in there that needs to be looked at.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you've been dreaming about your ex too. I'm sorry. They're nightmares. Because when I woke up, I felt like I'd been through a nightmare. I did because I kept hiding. I was hiding and I was locking the door, but the locks wouldn't stay. And I was underneath, like I had a staircase that went up this way and then up this way when I used to live with him, and underneath there was storage, like under that huge staircase part, and I was hiding under there. it was just, and it couldn't have lasted very long. The dream probably didn't last very long, but I thought, what the heck's going on? So yes, now I'm hobnobbing with the Kardashians. So touch me, you know?
Yep.
But they are a group of women who know how to deal with stalkers.
Well, you're right about that. That's very
Mhm.
true. Yeah, very, very true.
I pulled a card and I got portal, doors opening, you decide, rewards, wild card.
Okay. Okay.
Terrific. I got sacred knowledge.
Oh, very good. And I got roots of success, secure your foundation, foster growth and stability for a thriving journey ahead. So it must be that I need to clear. And I intuitively know that anyway, clear any of that bad energy. Even though he wasn't an ancestor, his energy was intertwined with mine for a period
Oh,
of time.
absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, enough about me. Hello, Iron Fire Horse. Jeremy, thank you. I have your your dream. Okay. Jane Hartley is here. A book is here. Happy 70th birthday, book.
Oh my
Yay!
gosh. Happy birthday.
Happy
Oh,
birthday is
you've
right.
been dreaming that you're flying, but you only have one wing.
Aw.
You know why? You're winging it. You're winging it. Yeah. You're winging it, and you might not be feeling supported or uplifted completely. That makes sense, doesn't it, ladies?
The growth is still coming.
Yep.
It is coming. Yeah, very much so. Yeah. Ole Petal, nice to say that. Leah, okay. I'm clicking off all these dreams and things for people.
Okay.
Yeah, I got your.
Ethnicity
Yeah, go ahead.
was 66 last Thursday. Happy birthday.
But now we got the cancers. Yeah, we got the cancer
Yeah.
people. This is cancer season. So we sure had a lot of Geminis. I can tell you that. Peter says she's living on a wing and a prayer.
There you go.
I love that, Peter. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Willie, you're having a lot of water dreams? That's because you're in that sauna bath down there in the south. You got to get out of there. It's too hot. Too hot. Yeah. All right, Jan. I'm just checking here. I don't want to miss anything. And sometimes it goes really fast. All right, Garnet, I see your dream here. All right. All right. So happy birthday. Again, everybody, send your wishes out to Linda G, who collapsed at her seminar in Canada and is at the hospital with AFib. And so we just want to send her as much Reiki and love as we can. She really started this whole ball rolling. She's responsible for a lot of us for coming here. Once we did, she's the old guard, I guess is the best way to say it. And that's not to be rude. It's just like she's the original. So, okay, here we go.
Catalyst.
Regina, she had a dream while she was driving down a road with beautiful colors around the area, and a bus in front of me was going to hit me. I felt shocked. Then I immediately woke up. Okay.
First thing I get, Regina, is the road. You traveling down the road, that being your path, the path of your future, the path of your life, and you're seeing it as, beautiful. You're seeing beautiful colors. You're enjoying it, and then the bus. What it feels like could be somebody in your life, somebody that has put up a roadblock that's blocking you from really going down the path that you want to do. I mean, we always have sometimes speed bumps and all of that, but I really wonder if that bus isn't somebody physically in your life that is trying to block you from the path and your dreams that you're wanting to go down.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. That's very,
And the
very
fact that
interesting.
she's recognized it, like,
Mhm.
even though she was shocked by it, it didn't hit her, it didn't destroy her. She recognized what was going on before she could be stopped.
So, but you were driving. You were in the driver's seat. So that to me means you're in charge. So that's a good position to be in, because if you're the passenger or sitting in the back seat, then somebody else is responsible for the steerage. A bus, it reminds me of the idea of, some people say it's a bus or some people say it's a truck, but oh my God, I feel like I got hit by a truck or hit by a bus. Remember when you don't feel good and you're feeling overwhelmed? So I'm wondering if you're feeling overwhelmed at all. And so
Well-
I get strength here. They want you to stay strong. So
I like that she wasn't walking,
Yeah.
mhm.
And I got synchronicity
Okay.
in the fact, I see that with the fact that you recognized what was going on. And then we got freedom. And this is one of those cards I got to cover.
Oh, yeah.
So
A bit.
the recognition, right, is your release, your freedom. You are like, get out of my way. I got things to do.
Yeah. I do like that there were beautiful colors. You did
Yeah.
notice that. And so your world is colorful. Maybe it's your world is very colorful. That might be pulling you from watching where you're going, because all of a sudden there's a bus. And I can say that about myself. I was driving. I don't drive anymore, but I was driving to the store and I came back and I'm trying to take a left across traffic. And you know what that's like. And I start to pull out and there's a car turning left into where I was and it nearly nailed me. So it's that we've got to ground ourselves and center ourselves. And maybe it's just a warning for you, Regina, to do that. It could be what is ahead of you with your strife. Yeah, it's very possible. Yeah. We've been going through some things, haven't we, Regina? All of us have. Yeah.
I got flow.
I'm sorry, Kel. Go ahead.
Oh no, I got flow. Just to follow your intuition and go with the flow.
Absolutely. That's really all we can do. So thank you so much. Hi, Linda Bishop. And yes, Iron Fire. She's in California. She's in Canada right now at an event, though. Yeah, just so you know. Okay. So this is from Jax, and this is who is also Mangled Unicorn. And she sent some pictures. So I'm going to go over what she says. And this is not a dream. This is an unusual situation, more of an appearance in a way. Okay. So her kids both turned 18 this spring, and last weekend was their first Pride Street fair they went to. When they were relaxing afterwards, we were all heard something falling in their room. They shrieked, as teens do, and I asked what fell. It sounded loud and larger than what we found. We've been in this house 6 years. We put up a lot of different kinds of lights in their room. So we've been up to the ceiling multiple times, including that area by the door. And mind you, there is a carpet in their room, and this was a loud thump. Something fell that we had no knowledge of owning or buying. Vin and Aster were both just laying on their beds cooling off when we all heard the thump. And then I'm going to show you the pictures. And they said they're very spiritual, but they are not religious, the family. Okay. So keep that in mind. And I'm going to pull up the pictures she sent. If I can get the thing to pull up. That's one of them. And here's the other one. So there's the back of it. Looks like it's been there for quite a while.
Yeah.
But here's the one that she was telling us about. I'm going to try to get this unstarred so that we can see it better. All right. that's some real
That's
woo
really,
woo, isn't it? That's some real woo woo.
that, you know, Christ
Mhm.
consciousness is what
Yeah.
we all basically walk in.
Yep.
No matter how you think of Yeshua, right? It is the
Yep.
Christ consciousness and this be kind to your neighbor, that whole philosophy.
Mhm.
This is an antique. This is something from the 50s at least,
I agree.
maybe even older than that. And when you
Mhm.
look at that spongy tape behind it,
Mhm. That
that's
looks
been
very
on the wall
warm.
for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
That has been there for a while.
Uh-huh.
And where was it? If you've been up there and didn't see it,
Mhm.
closet door open, was a piece of furniture around that it could have fallen off of, or a mirror. 64
Uh-huh.
was the
Yeah.
year the house was built.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're talking the 60s. That's what, 60
Right.
years ago or more.
And whomever moved in there could have had that for a long time before.
True. True. Except that the strangeness of it is really, to me, is that it made this thud.
Yeah.
And that it fell when it did, and they had just gone to the Pride Street parade. To me, that's kind of,
Well, you're right. I
Right.
get you
Yeah.
there. I
yeah,
thought the same thing.
yeah. Charlie says her cross was over the front door, and I think that's what they do. They put them over the door. But if
Mhm.
you've been in that room for 6 years and not seen it, yeah. Anyway,
Where did
Kelly,
it-
what do you want to say, Kel?
Is there any? I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh.
Well, the only question I had is, are there some pieces of secondhand furniture in there that it could have come off of?
Oh. Uh-huh.
I picked up on a female energy, and I don't know if it's a past person that lived in this house, Jax, or if it's possibly a grandmother that has passed over. However, I get that this lady was very judgmental while she was here on Earth, and I get she was religious too. She was religious and she was judgmental, and I picked up on something that had to do with gambling. So either she liked to gamble, or she was really against gambling. I got that she liked to cook, and I feel like it was her way of obviously getting your attention, because it made us a funk, but it was almost like it felt like there was some support there, especially if it was from an ancestor, a grandmother, or somebody that has passed. That's what I got. And then I pulled a card and I got purpose.
Wow. And Peter says he felt whoever dropped, the cross agreed or disagreed with the Pride Parade. And if this person was extremely religious that put that up there, and of course the 60s or the 70s, that wouldn't have been kosher to go to a parade for gay people, if you were religious. But yeah.
Well, and that's what I got too, Peter, when I read this, when you sent it to us earlier.
Mhm.
And I got to show these, Kelly, just as you said, support. This card jumped out of the deck,
Oh my gosh.
and it brought this card with them.
Oh.
And there's two children there.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Mhm.
Looking like twins.
Yeah.
Wow. Let me see what I got. I got insight. And it was time. It was like it was timed. I just get the feeling it was time. It was like things don't just fall out of the woodwork like that, so to speak. Yeah.
Especially since you've never seen it before.
Right.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You go
Uh-huh.
over every piece of furniture when you bring it into a house. You may not look at it all again, but
Right. Yeah. So it was a lot to get them out. They are very shy, and I was proud of them I would be too, Jax. I think it's wonderful. So I would not think that this was like an omen of ooh,
yeah.
but people do disagree.
Mhm.
And maybe this particular person who lived, you can always do a clearing and ask this person to go along their way. If they're hanging, if that energy maybe has been hanging in that house since then, So
Well, and think about how many people that were gay in that day back in the
Yep.
time that couldn't come out. And
Uh-huh.
that grandmother who was judgmental was judgmental of her own accord on
Yeah.
herself because she couldn't live freely.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I know you're not scared. I know you're not scared, Jax. No. But
No.
she said mine plus my bonus, and they both have the same name. So both of those kids that turned 18, one was hers and one's her bonus, so to speak, and they both have the same name. I find that to be fascinating. Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's definitely amazing that Rossi says that she has been hearing a lot about Yeshua there, that we are bringing in more of Christ's white light to earth, that we are of Christ's white light. I've also found out that he was my teacher in a past galactic life. Yeah. I mean, that and the Mother Mary energy, even if you're not Catholic or even if you're not really religious.
That's right.
Yeah. Yep.
They are the ultimate of divine masculine and feminine.
Yeah, definitely. Jen feels like someone who had a loved one that was part of Pride way back, but had to remain hidden. There's another. Yeah. Wow. Because that cross was hidden. It wasn't seen until it fell, right?
Yeah.
Right. And it's nothing new.
No, it's nothing.
These lifestyles have been the same since
Oh God,
Homo
yes.
sapiens showed up.
Of course, yeah. Christ loves all. Peter, you're absolutely right. The cross made more noise because the floor in her time was not covered.
Oh,
yeah.
Probably, or it had shag carpets. We don't know, but that would have been the 70s. So maybe you're right. Yes.
I love that, Peter.
Normal to cover bedroom floors back then,
yeah,
especially if it was a hardwood floor. Mm-hmm. And in 64, you probably still have hardwood floors under there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. You heard coexist. Absolute hypnicity. I mean, it's very, very, very cool, Jax. And thank you very much for letting us see it and sending the pictures of it. And these are what is meant by appearances. It doesn't have to be a person or a ghost or whatever. It could be like Diana. She had a stone that was on her lap. She was holding, and she couldn't find it for like a long, long time, like years.
3.5 weeks, 4 weeks that
it
just disappeared.
And then it shows up on her chair.
Same spot where I looked 1,000 times. If I looked once, I looked 1,000 times. Because I'm always it's in my pocket right now.
Yeah.
So the pixies can't get it.
Yeah. So, yeah. Very, very interesting. Anyway, thank you, Jax. And thank you, everybody, for offering what you felt. Yeah, Kelly, I love what you came to you. That's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So, Hypnicity, your friend passed away a few months ago, showing in your dreams playing in his band.
Yay.
If you believe in forever and not just a one-night stand, there's a rock and roll heaven. And they got a hell of a band.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right? And he's got all kinds he's got his choice of the litter there.
Yeah. I love that. Maybe he's trying to have you embrace more music in your life, but yeah. We are in a retrograde. We're going to start seeing past stuff come up. So Thank you,
Well, and
dear.
Neptune's going retrograde on July 7th, and so
Mhm.
that's going to bring in a lot of spirituality. The moon
Mhm.
was in Cancer. That's bringing in and churning up all of this spirituality coming to us.
Uh-huh. That's right. And he has his spot. That's right. That's right. Oh my goodness sakes. All right. So we have some other comments about it. I got, they need our help. I'm ready for those who are willing. That's wonderful. Yeah. Let's see. Your ears are ringing, Jen Bowles. Oh,
Yeah, mine
goosebumps.
too.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, we had an X class. We had an X class flare just a
Oh.
couple of hours ago,
Okay.
headed towards the Earth.
Well, the Schumann resonance is off the charts. It's red. It shows up as red color. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so let's go on to the next one here. We got Jenny. Hi, Jenny. She was on vacay at the OBX last week.
Outer
First night.
Banks.
Oh, Outer Banks. Okay. First night, I dreamt of a man similar to Larry from Three's Company. In the dream, I was sleeping and that man stood near the bed. This happens to you all the time, Jenny. Jenny was in a hotel in Washington, D.C. a few years ago, or a year or so ago,
Yes.
and a ghost was over her. Remember?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Jenny gets the awesome.
It must be some energy of somebody that either was in the hotel room or visited the area. Yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Any comments, ladies?
It feels like somebody that their energy was left at the hotel.
Yeah. Yep. That's what it seems like to me too.
You know, it always ends up being that way with Ginny because
That's
she
true.
travels. But
Yeah. Yeah.
it is star consciousness as well. So your traveler is definitely from another dimension. We know that, but I would say he's from a higher dimension.
Oh. Wow. Did he knock at your door? He was ready for you.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, this is bad. I'm sorry.
Three's Company.
I get emerging dawn. I think that
Ah.
your gifts are coming. More and more gifts,
Yeah.
Jenny. Yeah, I
Well,
think so.
and perspective was on the bottom of the deck. So yeah.
Okay, there you go. Kelly?
I get awakened, and so the same. And Jenny, if I could just recommend something, because this used to happen, because we stay in a lot of hotels, and we used to stay in hotels like for weeks at end when we would stay in Minneapolis, and this I would see people, and I would change rooms, and then I would still see people. I would recommend bringing like Florida water, Palo Santo spray, sage spray, because you obviously can't burn anything, and
Right.
that's what I do, and that has really seemed to help. I don't notice it as much as I used to, and so if you want to eliminate it, it's worth a shot, to try it.
Yeah, that's very true. Leah, the character of Larry was that of a wolf, like wolfish energy. That's interesting. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Well, he did live with two girls.
That's true. No, I think that character
Woo!
was somebody else. It wasn't Larry. It was John. What's his name? Was
Oh yeah,
yeah, Ritter was
Yeah.
that guy. Yeah. He wasn't Larry, I don't think. I think his name was, he had another name. I don't know. I can't remember what it was.
Wasn't Schneider the
Maybe it was him, the guy that yes, the guy that was the repairman. Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah.
He was kind of creepy and
It
greasy.
was creepy.
Yeah, I always wore a vest with this t-shirt.
Oh no, that's set up. Maybe we're mixing up shows because I think that
Maybe.
was somebody. Anyway,
That was
all right. So
Schneider. I was thinking of Schneider. I thought
yeah, no, he's on with the girls. Valerie Bertinelli and all those
Oh,
girls.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jeremy had a crazy experience a month ago. I was waking up, and in that half awake state, I heard a voice tell me the name of a financial asset. Okay. Will be this price a week before the wedding. And I asked,
Whoa.
whose wedding? And I got the answer, yours. I'm single and never had anything so clear happen to me.
You're not going to be single much longer.
Doesn't sound like it.
Wow.
We're really getting some cool stuff here tonight. Huh?
Yeah, I
Right.
love it.
Yeah. They want you to remember what was said. That makes complete sense. It's like it's not going to make sense now. Just remember what I said.
Mhm.
Yeah. Kelly, what did you get?
I got your life as a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative, and accountability. So if it does really feel like a premonition dream. And so Jeremy, if you know, it's like your world is your canvas. If this is truly what you want to happen, now is the time, because we can manifest so easily to let the universe know, hey, you know what? I will take all of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. I absolutely love that. That's amazing.
You right? I got impulse with a big heart around it.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
And the other card I got was the strength card, but look, she's kissing the lion.
Yeah.
Are you a Leo?
Yeah. Are you a Leo? That's a good question. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks, Rossi. Rossi always provides us with information. She's talking about Larry Dallas, played by Richard Klein in that show. So, yeah.
Okay.
You're
There
a
you-
Gemini. Okay. He's a Gemini.
He's a Gemini. Okay, watch out for a Leo coming your way.
A Leo might be coming
Mhm.
into your life. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But that was your takeaway as well. Yeah. You know, you don't know where you're going to be. None of us know where we're going to be 2 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from. We just don't
Tomorrow.
know. And when we look back, we say to ourselves, wow, I can't believe I'm here. Who would have thought that 5
Right.
years ago, whatever it was? So, yeah, write it down, Jeremy, because you definitely want to play that card.
Right? Yeah. Make it happen.
It can. Yeah.
Definitely.
Wow. Thanks for sharing. All right. Leah, I saw the car in front of me drive right off the road into a barrier and crash into a car and ditch earlier today. Oh my God, that's so traumatic.
Oh, darn.
I hope everybody was okay. Yeah.
And you?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I
Right?
had that
How are
happen.
you doing?
Yeah. I had that happen. I was in a line. This is a long time ago. I was in a line. There was one line. Somebody in the very front was turning left. And so the whole line was backed up. And the car in front of me stopped suddenly. And I went to the right around it because my reflexes pulled around the car. And the car behind me slammed into that car.
Oh, wow.
And all I could think of was, oh my God, did I manifest that, by doing what I did? But, a lot of people are driving and they don't slow down because they don't see what's up ahead of them. But it was like, then that car hit that car, hit that car, hit that, that's how it happens. Maybe it's a warning to slow down, Leah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
to be a gentle force.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh,
And-
I got prepared.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kel.
Well, and kind of leaning into that too is, with the caution, and maybe it's also a reminder that we just really need to be present. I mean, we have so many distractions,
We do.
when in our lives, whether we're on the road or we're not on the road, And
Mhm.
it could be, you know, how awful this is that it happened, Leah, but maybe seeing it is going to prevent you from having an accident in the future, because, you know,
Yeah.
you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And I got the Cosmic Heart Devotion Potency, make your life a moving prayer.
Oh,
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
lots of love to you, Leah, because just seeing that is just just traumatic.
yeah.
Yeah, it is. And the guy passed out. So obviously he had an issue. That's why he ended up hitting. Thank God there was a barrier there to stop him, you
Yeah.
know, and he didn't hit another car across the way or something. But that's the first thing I say whenever I do something stupid. You know, I won't say it's stupid that he did this, but I always say, oh my God, I'm okay. I'm okay. You know, don't worry about me, because it's embarrassing sometimes, isn't it? So I
Well-
don't want people to worry about it.
Plus, he probably didn't understand that he had just passed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. And she says her brakes need to be changed.
That was it.
You know,
There you
yeah.
go.
There you go, girl. Yeah.
That little bit of a nudge that, you know what,
Yep,
it's let's do it now.
That's
And this,
your
is-
gentle
this is
force.
where, yeah, this is where we succeed when we take that message, whatever that message is, because they're all around us. They
Right.
just want us to see them. Yeah.
And the gentle force was nudging you to get your brakes taken care of.
Yeah. That's amazing. Wow. I'm glad you're okay. I hope he's okay. So, yeah. Jan Pellis, nice to see you. Several months ago, I had a brief dream that involved a man I dated briefly 40 years ago. He made an appearance and then he was gone. Probably 7 days later, I read his obituary. He was coming to say goodbye. I think you have another post here. Yeah, okay. You had not had contact with him at all, and he came to me in several dreams. We had conversations and resolved a lot of things. Is he a soulmate from a past life? He is looking forward to seeing me. Hold on.
In the after.
In the afterlife, it's probably. I don't see the next part, but I'm guessing that's what it was. I'm sorry, Jan. I didn't see there was a third part when I clicked it. This is telling me that those people that we're talking about, maybe my ex is not well and wants to, maybe he's, yeah. So I'm going to just take that as, yeah. Anyway, go ahead, ladies.
Well, I'm sorry. You were ready to start.
No, no.
Okay. Take the time to reflect on this. This was a message coming your way. All the dreams leading up to this point. Miracles do happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the sense that you have healed some things with him, that's great. He is a soulmate from past life. I believe he is. I believe he is.
Okay.
With that miracle card.
I do too. I do too, Jan. And I really, I mean, if you can, to really look at it as, you know, it's sad that, you know, he passed, but what a blessing that he came to you, you know, to say goodbye. And,
Yeah.
and that, you know, he definitely wanted to, you know, check in with you before he left. And I got the gratitude card that he's grateful. He's grateful for you. And he wanted to give you that little nudge of appreciation and love before he exited.
First card I pulled was remember. I'm getting that a lot. But look at this. Sadness. And that's exactly what you just said, that word, you know. I'm glad that he came to you in dreams before he left, and that you were able to hash through some stuff. A lot of you know, there is a belief that we kind of know when our end is near. Not always, but my mother did. My mother knew exactly her end was near, and she started giving stuff away, and she just wasn't. She knew she was leaving. So, you know, I would say that he may come back and talk to you in your dreams as well.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a visitation and it's not a dream. It's real. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
it's very possible that he was, like Diana said, he was a soulmate, or he was someone that you'd had life with before. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah,
Thank you so
and
much.
I love
Go
that
ahead.
you got the message that he's looking forward to seeing you in the afterlife.
Yeah. That's kind of special. Very special.
And that'll bring
Mhm.
us to the next time around.
That's right. And that would have been the 80s if it's been 40 years. And the 80s was like the best time in my life. So I hope it was for you too. Yeah. Okay, Garnet. You had a weird dream. You saw an orange man. Well, we know who that is. No features on the face, completely orange, human figure shape.
Was it a creamsicle? Oh God.
First thing I get is hollow, that there's just nothing there.
That's right. It is very hollow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
You guys, you should have seen there was a guy that looked like the creature from the Black Lagoon that was running away from ice. He had gone into the pool, the reflecting pool, and it was all covered in algae, and he looked just like the creature from the or the Green Lagoon, you know.
I got a picture of that.
I got here illumination, Garnet. I mean, it may not be him, the one that's supposedly the person leading our country, but there's a lot of people saying time is coming close. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. Yep. Did you go, Kelly?
I did. I did pull a card, and I got compassion, and I think it's probably the opposite. You know, that they're just that's just something that doesn't this person just doesn't have. There just really isn't any
with anything.
Yeah.
No, there isn't anything that he has compassion for. That's right.
Well, along with your compassion card, I think that Garnet does have the compassion to forgive.
Mm-hmm. Garnet
someone's on their deathbed, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he is on hospice drugs. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, it's nice to see you, Kelly, Mystic Next Door. Thanks for being here. Terry's not here. She's up in Canada. And those of you who checked in late here, Linda G was at that same thing. She had she collapsed, and she's at the hospital with AFib. So send out love and light to her if you can. Reiki, anything you can do, that would be helpful for her. Thank you so much, Garnet. Tanya's light. All right. I had a dream last night where I was hiding from aliens. One got in the house and just stood facing the wall. I saw others outside, but were not able to use the doorknobs. Oh. Wow. Are you getting a visitation, ladies?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to get a different deck of cards for this.
Okay.
Yes, I'm getting that it was real.
Yeah.
I am too. I do feel,
Yeah.
I do feel like it was a visitation. I got a card and I got request. So, you know, whether you consciously or subconsciously, you know, have wanted to communicate or what have with extraterrestrial, I get that. I get that it happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. During the 90s, I was living in Florida, and everybody was gone away. Like my kids were gone for the summer. My ex was at some meeting or whatever. And I remember waking up in the morning thinking I had like ETs all around my bed. And it was a dream.
Yeah.
But now, knowing what I know, I think it was a visitation. Yeah.
Yes.
Really
And though you were hiding, you are being called.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Uh-huh.
So he turned his face away from you so that you wouldn't be in fear.
Yes, that makes complete sense. If you don't see my face, you won't be afraid of who I am or what I look like. Yeah,
Right.
because I think that is a fear. That is a fear that they don't want to scare us. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
I mean, that's how animals think.
True.
Especially birds. If I
Yeah.
can't see it, it ain't there.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
were hiding, but the alien also turned.
I got vision. So this was more of a vision, but you're getting healing in the now from them. So they may have come in to help you heal from whatever it is that they feel you might have. Yeah. You did have a dream a couple of weeks ago and you dreamt of a spaceship landing. Honey girl, you've woken up, girl.
Yep, you're connected.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big picture, the big picture thinking, there you
Yeah.
go. You're being called. You're you're getting missions.
Yeah.
You're
Definitely.
going to,
Yeah. Yep. Wow. That's amazing.
indoctrination, shall we say? Is there a better word, Professor, than indoctrination?
I have no idea. Yeah, a couple things. First of all, Iron Fire Horse, she's in Squamish, BC. Linda, that's where the event is. The other thing that I wanted to say was I didn't know about Mitch McConnell being unconscious. I knew he was in the hospital. I didn't hear about that though. So,
Oh, wow. I didn't hear about that.
I was listening to Marina today, and she was on with another reader, and they were saying things come in threes.
It's true.
And I don't mean Linda. I don't mean that. I mean,
I know.
Yeah. Mitch and
She's in a different circle.
Different circle.
Totally
Different circle. Yeah.
I've had so much Novocaine today that I'm like,
I'm surprised you're here, Diana, because that Novocaine, that does something to a person, especially being sensitive. It kind of puts us out of whack for a little bit. And you're amazing.
Thank you. Look at the company I keep.
Wow.
Including our chatters, right?
I'm hearing you lift me up. Oh my God, girls.
What?
Everything's coming in music today.
Yeah, right. It always. Does it ever stop? No.
Maureen, you had a dream about being stomped on by President Lincoln's statue. You were a bug. Is that what that means? That you were a bug and he stepped on you?
It couldn't be you. You must have had yourself confused with that orange creamsicle that Garnet saw.
Yeah. It could have just been that he's showing you that the other person is trying to eradicate the beauty of being in the military or a veteran.
Or just a woman.
Or a woman.
A
or
woman.
A woman, or an older woman, anything that
of a certain age.
But birthright citizenship did remain today. The Supreme, but there were 3 of them that argued against it.
Yeah.
Come on, it should have been 9-0.
Right?
Yeah. Kelly, comment on Maureen.
I think Maureen too, like what the gal said. I think it has to do with what's going on within the government. How laws and everything is being stomped on, and I think maybe like an analogy how with the thumb being pressed down on her head or being stomped on, that they're trying to take away rights and laws.
Okay. An update. Thank you, Amy Elizabeth. Her daughter posted her mom's been released and her electrolytes were out of whack.
Okay.
Amen.
So
all of us sent all that energy, put her back in the saddle again. Yeah. Thank you, Amy. All right. Let's see. It was a Trump. It was Trump you dreamt about. Okay. Lincoln's going to be going like this.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
Get me out of here. I got work to do.
Mhm. All right. Rossi. I was falling asleep. I saw a face of a young woman with dark hair. Her face morphed into a scary face, bulging eyes, and serrated teeth and fangs.
Mm.
I sent her away to Source and asked Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael for healing and protection. Well, you did the right thing.
That's right.
So you obviously were uncomfortable, but you also knew the remedy. Kelly?
Yeah, Rossi, you were on top of it. And I think, asking for Raphael for healing and protection, maybe too, it's just a reminder that to put that protection around us before, because we're human, right? I mean, I try to remember, every morning when I get up to do it, but a person forgets, and maybe it's just that little nudge again as a reminder that, remember to put that protection on, around you, and put that bubble when you get up, and so that way you're totally protected. Yeah.
I have endurance. You have I really think that you have endured this before, and you recognized what it was. But look at this. That entity had wishful thinking. They thought you might be lower energy.
Yep.
But you weren't. You knew exactly how to handle it. Yeah.
You were in the Tao of flow.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
And as you said, intention,
Uh-huh.
this card came out of the deck.
Wow. Amazing.
I love it.
So you
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Rossi, you knew exactly what to do. You've got this.
You've got this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got release.
Awesome.
Perfect. Some information from Linda Bishop. I hope everybody knows who Dr. Stephen Greer is. He is big on ET, and he's been following this forever and ever. He put out a long video. He read a lot yesterday about ETs. He's been an ET searcher and observer for like 20, 30, I don't know, more years. About the coming out of the ETs. Something is up, and it's going to happen soon. And that's what everybody's been saying. Yeah.
Yes.
Closure's on its way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that drop down yesterday. I haven't watched the video yet, but.
Yep. I really admire him. He, I believe he was a surgeon, and maybe he still is a surgeon, but he was laughed at by so many people in his, because you can't do woo-woo and be a doctor or a psychologist or anything like that, or you've lost your mind. So he's endured all of that. Kelly, do you have anything to say about that? You want to say anything about that? No? Okay.
Yeah, I clicked off because I was going to sneeze.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Sherry says, I was sitting in my mom's room after she died, and I saw a cross necklace lift off the wall and fall back with a thud. It was lightweight and wouldn't make noise when I tried it. And we weren't religious. That was in 1979.
Wow, Sherry.
So I think that it was your mother. It's very hard to manipulate from the other side. You have to use a lot of your energy to do that. I think it was a message to you that she's never far away. Yeah.
And hard to speak also. So.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Thank you, Jenny. Take care. Kelly, anything for Sherry?
Yeah, it definitely was. And I get that she manifests that to happen. And that too, what a beautiful gift when they can make that happen from the other side.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what my brother did with the alarm clock that I've talked about before. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Right. And divine guidance.
Oh, yeah.
Because the cross is a symbol of divinity.
That's right. Rooted Willow had sent me a text, and she said, do you remember the dream I had where I walked out of a building and it was snowing in July? Do you girls remember that?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but there was more to it, right?
But I just have
Okay.
a short
Yeah.
bit here.
Yeah.
She says now it's snowing in some states.
I saw that too, snowing
Yeah.
in June.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And in Berlin, the lights are melting because it's so hot. And I'm seeing people tell me that, like you're at 104, and other people in the east or the Midwest are in that having that too. It's all about the fact that we have cut off all this EPA stuff, and it's really sad.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, this will make you laugh, Diana. She's been singing the cover of the Rolling Stone.
I love that. Now I'm going to have that in my head. Yep, that's what I'm going to be singing the rest of the night.
Gonna send my picture to my mother. Send 4 copies to my lover, or whatever. That guy was a dirtbag. The guy, it's Dr. Hook in the medicine show.
Dr. Hook, yeah.
He had all these groupie girls that he would have a good time with. My first husband was a DJ, and he knew him. And that guy was but why not? If you had groupies and you get it free, why not get it free?
Yeah. Right. Well, he did get his picture on the cover of the Rolling
That's
Stone.
true. He did. Yeah, he did.
But he was in the day of Susie Cream Cheese, so
Oh my goodness. So you had another dream from an old boyfriend, found his obituary. I think we're going to be getting that. And you're not as old as we are, Willow. You're as young, you're younger, but this happens when you get older. I remember my mother telling me the only thing that she would get news about at a certain age was all these people that were dying, or she'd dream about them dying, or she'd hear about them dying. So it's kind of creepy, but that does happen, unfortunately. Whoever dreamed they were being told they were going to be getting married, my advice is to buy pretty underwear, nice perfume, do your mani and pedi, and shave your legs. Well, nice, but I think it was a man, honey. It was a man, and if he does that, I mean, he can do that if he wants to.
Right? It might be appropriate.
Yeah, it might be.
Hopefully she does.
But I love your advice. That's wonderful. Yeah. Linda, you had dreamed you had a regular sandwich, except it was 2 feet square. I would have had another part of the dream, then the dream about the big square sandwich again 3 times. And the bread is expensive.
I bet.
Well, it reminds me of the tiramisu festival they were having somewhere, where it was as big as like a huge, like as big as a king size bed.
Oh, wow.
And they were having everybody take a little piece of it.
Oh, that sounds like a Sicilian pizza with the top.
Yeah, could be. Or John Candy making pancakes.
Right?
That's right. That's right.
Uncle, what's his name in that movie?
Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck.
Celebration. It's a celebration.
It's a celebration, and it's a contemplation. It's you contemplating. Are you hungry?
I got create. So
there you go.
There you go.
Maybe you could open a store with a 2-foot sandwich and make tons of money. It might be a
Well, and it's the bread of life, and bread is also considered money, just as she says. But let's consider it the bread of life 3 times, the trilogy, the Trinity.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah. And now Mary Thornberry would like a good sandwich right now, and I would too.
Right.
I would
Me too. You got me hungry.
Yeah. And it's always better when somebody else makes a sandwich.
Absolutely.
I don't know why that
And
is.
a salad. A salad's always better when someone else makes the salad. Yeah.
Because with me, it's just like lettuce and tomatoes. No matter how much celery, cucumbers, onions, and all the other good stuff, it's still just lettuce and tomatoes.
Yeah. Oh, we got one more this evening, and it is from Psycho Chicken Yoga, and her dad's always with her in the room, I think, when she watches this. So my dad has a recurring dream of leaking water in the basement, and he had the same dream last night. Diana, tell him about his Neptune.
Oh my God. Yeah, right. Where is your Neptune? Neptune is all about the water. Neptune is not in Pisces any longer. However, the North Node at the South, yes, the North Node is in Pisces and the South Node is in Aquarius, or vice versa. At any rate, the nodes are getting ready to change signs. So we are and Mercury is retrograde. We are revisiting leaks. If it's in the basement, you're on your way out. If it's up on the roof, you got the whole building to go through. But if it's in the basement, there's a very good chance that this will be your last impact with water. So I would literally watch for this, for a leak to spring. So check all your connections, check all your pipes, make sure your outdoor hoses, because the spigots go into the basement, make sure that your hoses and those pipes are in good condition. Just check things out on your own before it becomes a little more expensive.
Well, I have to tell you that I had a leaky roof, and then I had then I had another problem, and then I had a leaky kitchen, and that was in the basement. Thank you. That makes me feel better. But I also had a leaky RV. So this has been going on forever for me.
And I had the same thing with you. It started on the roof 7 years ago when I moved into this house. I fixed the roof 3 times and finally got rid of it. Then it went to a bathroom in an upstairs, the master bath. And then that ended up leaking into the kitchen. And then the leak in the basement, because a couple of things did go haywire, but those were remedied and taken care of, like the pump for the well, the sub pump went bad, blah, blah, blah. And then I had one more leak, which was the outdoor spigot. This is why I'm mentioning it, because that was out the door and headed to the backyard. So at least we got it out of the house. But then I took my car in for work last week, and oil was an issue. Work that they had done last year, and this is just as Mercury is standing still and saying, I'm going retrograde tomorrow. They found an oil leak from the transmission and the oil seal there that they had changed last year when they dropped the engine and did the whole block and the transmission and all that stuff. So liquid is the issue. It may not be water.
But remember that water is emotion as well.
Is true too.
Yeah.
This is true
Yeah.
too.
Kelly, go ahead, honey.
I think I think I brought up leaks for the month of June, and we have one in the bathroom right outside the door. And so but he's had this reoccurring dream over years. So I would just, keep an eye on your pipes, your hoses. But also when I think of leaks, I think of, you could be picking up on what's going on in the collective. There's going to be a lot of leaks coming out and coming forward.
It's the word. It's the word.
The
word leak. Things are leaking out.
Mm-hmm. And the last thing would be leaks. Energy leaks. Yeah, that was.
Oh my God! Yes.
The good news is that the wolf looks big, but he has a lot of resilience. The person has a lot of resilience. So Dad's been having these for a while, and he's resilient. He gets through whatever he has to get through to still be here. Yeah. So the leaks. Wow.
Right. And chasing a leak is always an adventure.
Yeah.
Well, and that's another thing, there was an energy leak attached to this spigot going crazy out here because a backyard neighbor has become an energy leak for me.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
She doesn't even live here. That's the worst part. Nobody lives there.
Yeah.
Nobody's living there.
Dad says, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Dad, and Psycho. And Psycho. Psycho chicken yoga. Thank you, honey. Leak is the word. Grease is the word. There you go.
Yeah. It's the word.
Jen said she was Jen. I have to finish it up with this because it's wonderful. It's a bit of bathroom humor. She said, "Do you say you sneezed and you leaked? Does that count?" Yeah.
That happens. That
Leaks happen. Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness, we sure have a fun time here at this show. Thank you, everybody.
We do.
Another Tuesday night and another wonderful show with all of you here.
It's another Tuesday night, and I just don't got no money. No, I got some money because I just got paid.
Oh yeah.
How I
Yeah.
wish
But it's a
I had
Saturday night.
someone to
That
talk
song is
to.
Saturday.
I'm in an awful way. Got in town a month ago.
Be careful. You can't go over a certain amount or they'll cut us. Yeah, they will. They don't want us to repeat too much of
We can't
of
have
the
fun.
song. Yeah, I know. You
Yeah.
can't have any fun. Yeah.
I left Catholic school a long time ago.
Yeah. They still
Fuck
want
is
to
back
have
on
something to
the
do with you.
agenda.
I know.
Stupid
I
dog.
know. Thank you so much, everybody, for being with us. We will see you next Tuesday. Terry's going to be back from her excursion to Canada. We send you all kinds of love and sweet dreams. And thank you. We are goofballs and we honor that. Thank you.
Yeah,
We do.
yeah.
Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.